up here. How about a round of applause for Phil Drum, folks? How about real good of Phil and Mark and Sarah to invite me to come and do this year. I'm very pleased to have that opportunity. So thank you all for being here. It is tight up here on the stage. All right. That guy, I don't know what I'm going to do with that.
Put it back there.
I think I will. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my friend and recording partner, Mr. Chip Lamson, right here. He's going to play with me. So, we'll see where everything is. All right.
That's the last you'll see of my face because this thing that I'm going to play. Well, actually, I can see you pretty well in the mirror. I like that. That's nice. Careful. You have your sunglasses back there? This is pretty bright, I'm sure, on the back of my head.
Oh, my.
What kind of toy is that?
That's right, it is a toy. Because the blues is fun, and we have lots of toys.
A fellow on YouTube, Rambling Around, sent me a video of cigar box guitars, and I asked the fellows last night, and they said, you'll see one tomorrow.
Well, I guess I'm not going to let them down.
A tube amplifier. Cool.
Okay, I'll try not to be too loud here. As Sarah introduced me, she got it right. These guys here are real traditional acoustic blues player. I'm not. I do it. I do a lot of it, actually. But I'm a working blues guy, so I play whatever it takes in order to pay the bills, pretty much. But I came into the blues not listening to the great stuff that Phil was talking about at first. I didn't anyhow. Talking about, Charlie Patton's and those folks. I came into it in kind of a funny way. My father loved Howlin' Wolf, okay? But he loved Howlin' Wolf in kind of a funny way. You all know who Spike Jones was? Yeah. Okay. My father listened to Howlin' Wolf like a lot of people listen to Spike Jones. He'd come home on a Friday and he'd get a little something poured in his glass, and and he'd let me taste it. I was only 9 years old, and my mother wasn't supposed to know, but she knew. He'd poke me, and we'd listen to 300 Pounds of Joy, and he'd go, you know what he's really mean then, don't you? You know what he's really mean. So that's where I came into it. But ever since I started into the blues, I keep going back further and further and further because the question keeps coming, where did this come from? Where did this come from? Where did this come from? So I'm still searching. So anyhow, I do spend a lot of time in the South, and there's a guy down there that I've gotten to know quite well by the name of Super Chicken. You ever heard of him before? Well, Super Chicken is the new thing, anyhow. He's the new 60-year-old overnight success in the blues world. And he's, you like that? You want one of those? And I said, oh, yeah, I guess. And he said, well, promise me you'll play it one time in every show that you do. So I'm going to honor that request. All right, here's an original tune. I do a lot of stuff in schools. A lot of kids tell me they like the blues. I get a couple kids that say, I don't like the blues because it's all about, tired old blues guys, and they get themselves into trouble, and they probably deserve it anyhow. And they're probably right. And then he said, besides, it's just played by a bunch of tired old men. And I say, I'm not tired. Yeah, okay. Anyhow, the kid let me use that, and here's a song. Here it goes. It's called Tired of Bluesmen Crying. And I am going to play it in the Delta style, which is very unlike what we just heard. And a lot of single string kind of things, and yeah, we're talking about in the workshop. The style, Delta style, is a little bit more about attitude and rhythm than it is finesse. Anyhow. I'm tired of bluesmen crying just because some woman left them cold. I'm tired of bluesmen crying just because a woman left them cold. I'm so sick of all that crying about losing everything they own. My baby, she don't love me. No tears be running down my nose. My baby, she don't love me. No tears be running down my nose. I'm tired of losing and crying about losing everything they own. Come on, Chip. Well, I'm tired of losing and crying just 'cause some woman went too cool. Yeah, I'm tired of losing and crying just 'cause some woman went too cool. I'm so sick of all that crying about losing everything they own. Yeah, my baby, she don't love me, no tears no running down my nose. Yeah, my baby, she don't love me, no tears no running down my nose. I'm tired of all that crying about losing everything they own. Well, she can take that for my money, take that for my dough. She got to sell some honey, there's bills, and I said, oh, so tired of losing just 'cause someone had to go. I'm so sick of all that crying about losing everything they own. Let me lose, come on. Get up on that thing. Yeah, my baby, she don't love me, no tears be running down my face. My baby, she don't love me, no tears be running down. I got the 9 or 10 ball just in line to change the You said, now what about my children who gonna feed my family? They gotta sell some honey 'cause they ain't one woman trying to live like me. Yeah, I'm so tired of losing it. Just 'cause some I'm so sick of all that crying about losing everything. Why? I'm so tired of losing and crying just because somebody don't know. I'm tired of losing and crying about losing everything they own. All right.
Yeah.
Tired of losing and crying. I'm tired of it too. Oh. Let's see, where did they go? I see on the poster right there, there's a picture of Robert Johnson on that for this, you know. Did you see that, Chip?
I did.
Yeah, it's the classic one of him, all dressed up in a suit. So, what do you say? It would be appropriate to do a Robert Johnson song.
I agree.
Okay. Talk about playing a Delta blues. Well, when I go down in the Delta, one of the things I've discovered very soon, and I understand people like to name things so they kind of get a handle on, you know, where people are coming from and all that. We all understand. Names give us stories and narratives to understand things. But down in the Delta region, I found out Delta blues. Well, there's lots of different. There's many kinds of Delta blues. You get down there, they ask you, what do you mean Delta blues? Do you play Batonia blues? Do you play Kokomo blues? Do you play Natchez blues? Do you play Mississippi Hill Country blues? Which kind of Delta blues do you play? So even when talking about in Delta blues, there's even many kinds of that. Yes, there is. But this is Well, this is Robert Johnson's tune, so we might as well do a Kokomo kind of style blues, a diddly bow kind of